Question: which country replicated South Korea economic miracle? No, it's not China. It's a country where 30 years ago people were queuing for bread. South Korea, from ruins to technological superpower in 30 years. Poland, from communist destitution to European's top 8 economy in exactly the same time frame. If anyone still thinks Poland is some poor post-communist country, you are reading news from 1995. It's 2025 now, and this nation is growing faster than anyone else in Europe. 3.5% annually, while Germany is gasping at 0.5% and French at 0.1%. Poland is outspacing the continent's richest economies by 4 times, and this is not coincidence. This is the result of 35 years of relentless work, ambitious and strategic thinking. Intel has invested $4.6 billion in a semiconductor plant. LG is building a gigafactory for batteries, and Google, Amazon and Microsoft are deploying data centers across the country. Total investment in 2025 could reach $175 billion, an absolute record. In September 2025, Prime Minister Donald Tusk announced that Poland had officially become a trillion-dollar economy, the 20th in the world, and this is only the beginning. First reason: 50% of Polish youths have higher education. That's more than Germany, where the figure is 45%. The average salary for IT specialists in Poland is $2,500. In Berlin, it's $5,000. A twofold difference, but the quality of work is identical. Plus, 60% of Poles speak English fluently. Second reason: geography. Poland sits at the heart of Europe. A lorry from Warsaw reaches Berlin in 4 hours, Vienna in 6 hours. After 24th February, Western companies began fleeing from the Russian market, and where did they go? To Poland. Third reason: security and protection. Poland has been in the European Union and NATO, which means any investment is protected by European law. Plus, 14 special economic zones where companies pay only 10% corporate tax instead of 19%. And over the last 20 years, 300 billion zloty in investment has flowed through these zones. And now, the biggest transformation of Poland is experiencing right now, the energy revolution, because the country has a problem. 17% of electricity is still generated from coal. Baltic Power is the first giant offshore wind farm with 1.2 gigawatts capacity, a €3 billion investment launching in 2026. This is just the start, because by 2035 more such projects are planned with total capacity of 10 gigawatts, providing energy for 7 million households. Plus, the first nuclear power station is being built near Lubiatowo. AP1000 technology from Westinghouse, 3 reactors with 3 gigawatts capacity cost $2 billion and launching in 2033, which will make Poland independent from Russia gas forever. Every gigawatt of clean energy means thousands of jobs. Technology for export, and Poland will become an energy hub selling electricity to Germany, Czechia, Slovakia and Ukraine. And now a bit about why investors love Poland. In a world where geopolitical instability has become the norm, a country that spent 5% of GDP on defense is an insurance policy for entire economy. Poland is building continental Europeans the most powerful military with a defense budget of $31 billion in 2025. The most extraordinary thing is that during the global crisis of 2008 and 2009, when all of Europe fell into recession, Poland was the only in European Union country that continued growing. This is not more luck, this is economical resilience that Germany and France can only dream about. LG Energy Solution is building a gigafactory for batteries in Wrocław. An investment exceeds $1 billion. These batteries will go into Teslas, BMWs and Volkswagen. Google has launched a data center in Warsaw. Amazon has built an AWS region. Microsoft has invested over $1 billion in Azure, and all the tech giants are heading to Poland because they understood there's a future here. To understand why Poland is so insanely ambitious, you need to know one terrible feature. For 123 years, Poland did not exist in the world map. From 1795 to 1918, country simply vanished. Austria, Prussia and Russia divided the territory and whipped Poland on the map as it had never existed. They systematically destroyed the culture. Polish language banned in the school. Book burned. Sixth generation of Poles live it without knowing freedom, but they never forgot. 1918, Poland rose from the ashes, but this freedom lasted merely 21 years. 1st September 1939, Hitler attacked from the west, Stalin strikes from the east. Warsaw destroyed by 85%. In 1945, Poland is liberated, but the Soviet Union installs a communist regime. And finally, 1989, the USSR collapsed and Poland is finally free. That's why they are now building a monstrous economy, and the army that makes Europe tremble. When McKinsey and company makes projections for Poland, it's not guesswork, it's mathematics. And the conclusion is shocking. By 2030, it could grow at 5% annually, faster than anyone in Europe. And by 2050, become a $2 trillion economy, doubling its current size. Salaries will reach 18% of the European Union average, and 60% of electricity will come from renewable sources. A complete transformation of the country in a single decade. The most ambitious plan, AI policy. 2030, where Poland wants to become European AI hub, investing billions in data centers, supercomputers, specialist training, creating a startup ecosystem that competes with Berlin and Paris. Plus, the defense industry will become a key sector because when you're spending 5% of GDP on the military and buying 1,000 of tanks, it makes sense to start producing your own weapons and selling them to neighbors. Poland is becoming the new center of gravity. Czechia, Slovakia, Romania and the Baltics increasingly look to Warsaw when it comes to regional security and economic coordination. The USA seeks reliable partners to contain Russia and find them in Poland, which is building the region's strongest military. Poland 2025 is not hope for a better future, it's a future that already arrived, and it belongs to those who remember the past, build the present and fear nothing. But when you survive at 1023 years of non-existence, 6 million dead, communist hell, then whatever challenge comes, you know, you'll triumph because you have no other choices. But victory! Poland back, and this time forever. Thank you guys, and I hope you liked this video. Bye!